by ductile materials? Ductile. There are two basic types of materials. One is ductile, other one is brittle. Ductile and brittle. Okay. Ductile material has property of elasticity. It has property of elasticity. Okay, we'll see what elasticity is. Now, in the materials and testing lab, we have 3 experiments which are on this subject, strength of materials, and those experiments will be performed in theory of machines lab. Okay, so this is regarding one experiment. It has got jaws. Okay, so I have just shown representation of these two jaws, and a workpiece is held. Workpiece, or we can call it as specimen. Okay, specimen is held between these two jaws, and what do? We go on applying tensile force. Okay, so we go on applying tensile force on the material. Now we know if tensile force is applied, what happens? If we go on applying tensile force, there is elongation of the material. Okay, so if we go on plotting, now what is stress again? Stress is force upon area, and we can also calculate strain, longitudinal strain, as change in length upon original length. Okay, so if we plot this stress on y-axis and longitudinal strain on x-axis, then material behavior is something like this. That material behaves something like this. The curve of the material is like this. This curve is called as stress strain curve. Now let us understand what happens. As we go on applying force, okay, up to certain limit, it is observed that stress is directly proportional to strain, because you can see it is something like a straight line. Straight line relation का मतलब क्या हुआ? Relation between stress and strain is straight. Straight line means stress is directly proportional to strain. And we have seen one law, Hooke's law. What is Hooke's law? In the statement it is given, during elastic limit, stress is directly proportional to strain. अब इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? जब तक मटेरियल इस रीजन में है, जब तक मटेरियल इज इन दिस रीजन, stress is directly proportional to strain. It means that this particular region, where if you remove the load, listen carefully what I am saying. If you remove the load, then material will again come back to its original shape and size. जैसे मैं इसके ऊपर फोर्स अप्लाई करूंगा तो क्या होगा? मटेरियल का इलॉन्गेशन होगा, मटेरियल लेंथ विल स्लाइटली इंक्रीज. लेकिन अगर मैं फोर्स रिमूव करूं, if I remove the force applied on the material, what will happen? Material will go back to its original shape and size. इस रीजन को क्या बोलते हैं? This region is called as elastic. Have you understood meaning of elastic? Elastic मतलब if force is applied on the material, material deforms. Material का क्या होता है? Deformation. लेकिन अगर आप force को remove करते हो, तो क्या होगा? Material will come back to original shape and size. That region is called as elastic region. Okay, and during this region, stress is directly proportional to strain. Okay, so up to point 1, 0 to 1, I can call this 0 to 1 as which region? Elastic region. Have you understood? अब इसके बाद क्या होता है? अगर मैं और फोर्स अप्लाई करूंगा मटेरियल के ऊपर, if I go on applying more force, what happens? Material further deforms. उसका और डिफॉर्मेशन होगा, मतलब लेंथ इंक्रीज होगी, स्ट्रेस इंक्रीज होगा. लेकिन एक ऐसा पॉइंट आता है, इस पॉइंट के बाद देयर इज इंक्रीज इन स्ट्रेन. आप देखो व्हाट इज देयर ऑन एक्स एक्सिस. एक्स एक्सिस पर क्या है? स्ट्रेन. स्ट्रेन इंक्रीज होता है, मतलब क्या होता है? स्ट्रेन इंक्रीज कब होगा? ये वैल्यू इंक्रीज कब होगी? अगर डेल्टा इंक्रीज होगा तो वैल्यू इंक्रीज होगी. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? एप्सिलॉन एन इज डेल्टा एल अपॉन एल. ओरिजिनल लेंथ तो सेम है. ओरिजिनल लेंथ को हम इंक्रीज नहीं कर सकते या डिक्रीज नहीं कर सकते, तो चेंज किस में होगा? There will be change in length. So if delta L increases, it will be observed that the longitudinal strain will also increase. Okay, so that happens during region 1 to 2. Have you understood? This region 1 to 2 is called as, इसको क्या कहते हैं? Yielding. Yielding मतलब मटेरियल झुक जाता है किसके सामने? फोर्स के सामने. फोर्स जो अप्लाई करते हैं ना, फोर्स, उसके सामने मटेरियल यील्ड होता है. यील्ड का मतलब है किसी के सामने झुकना, इज कॉल्ड एज यील्डिंग. ओके, सो मटेरियल अभी ज्यादा डिफॉर्मेशन स्टार्ट होता है फ्रॉम 2 to 3. अब इसमें क्या होता है? यू कैन सी देयर इज लार्ज इंक्रीज in strain, but there is very small increase in stress. Okay, so this region from 3 to 4 is called as strain. 2 to 3, region 2 to 3 is called as strain hardening. Okay, so this region 2 to 3 is called as strain. I want to show you strain hardening. Okay, in this region, अब इस region में क्या होगा, मटेरियल डिफॉर्म कैसे होगा, मटेरियल का शेप कुछ इस तरह से होगा, मटेरियल शेप विल बिकम समथिंग लाइक दिस, ये इंक्रीज भी होगा और यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा लेंथ इंक्रीज भी होगी और उसका डायमीटर भी थोड़ा सा कम होगा. Are you getting the point? क्योंकि elongation होता है, it still goes on elongating. So at this stage there will be slight neck formation. इसको क्या बोलते हैं, neck formation. जैसे हमारा neck होता है ना, head and then body. So there is slight formation of neck. What it is called as neck formation. Okay, and at that point this load is maximum. ये लोड क्या हो गया अभी, स्पेस मैक्सिमम है ना, इज दिस स्पेस मैक्सिमम और नॉट, वाई एक्सिस पे सबसे टॉप मोस्ट पॉइंट कौन सा है, 0.3. सो स्पेस इज मैक्सिमम. स्पेस मैक्सिमम कब होगा, व्हेन लोड इज मैक्सिमम. ओके, सो दिस लोड इज कॉल्ड एज अल्टीमेट लोड. इस लोड को क्या बोलते हैं, अल्टीमेट लोड. ओके, अब इसके आगे अगर आप फिर से और फोर्स अप्लाई करेंगे, if you further go on applying force, then it will be observed that अभी बहुत ज़्यादा नेकिंग होगा, मतलब एक पॉइंट पे मटेरियल का डायमीटर बहुत ही ज़्यादा कम होगा एंड फोर्स विल रिड्यूस, स्ट्रेन विल स्टिल कंटिन्यू on increasing, and at one point there will be total breakage of the material. Material will break into two pieces. Have you understood the meaning? At what point this will happen? This will happen at point number 4. That point is called as fracture point. Point number 4 is called as which point? Fracture point. Okay. अब आप you might be having question in your mind कि ऐसा ये experiment क्यों करना है? Why to conduct this experiment? This experiment is conducted to find some important material properties. Okay. This experiment is conducted to find important material properties. So which are those properties? अगर आपको इस पॉइंट का लोड पता है, पॉइंट 1 का, तो you can find out what is the yield strength. मटेरियल की yield strength क्या है? अगर आपको ये लोड पता है पॉइंट 3 का, तो you can find out ultimate strength. What is the second property? Ultimate strength. And if you know this strain also, then as stress is directly proportional to strain, you can also calculate what do you get from this equation, stress directly proportional to strain. What is the constant of proportionality? You already studied that. E. So what is constant of proportionality here? This equation gives you stress is equal to E into epsilon. So from this we get E as stress upon strain. So if you know stress and strain values anywhere between 0 and 1, you can get one more property. Which is that property? That property is this one, E. What is E? So from this experiment you also get Young's modulus. Have you understood? Also you can get percentage elongation, percentage reduction in cross sectional area. From one numerical you will understand how to make use of this term. I hope you understood. And the machine on which this experiment is conducted is called as UTM. That machine is called as UTM. UTM का मतलब है यूनिवर्सल टेस्टिंग मशीन. क्या मीनिंग है इसका? यूनिवर्सल टेस्टिंग मशीन.